Hey guys, we just wanted to remind you that the giveaway is going until December 30th. You guys have already pretty much sold us out of a lot of the things. We've got stuff coming, but until then, if you guys still want to be put in for the 1959 Willys Pack Rat,
you're gonna want to put in because the thing's pretty dang cool. Once in a lifetime chance to get a cool rig that's been at SEMA. Got built by Chad and I. Pretty cool rig.
and if you don't want it, you can choose $20,000. There are gift card options available if you guys don't want to wait for the next shipment to come in, so keep that in mind. Hop on to fabrats.com. Every $10 that you spend gets you an entry to win.
So you can buy some Motor Munch jerky, get entered to win. You can buy t-shirts. You can buy all kinds of stuff. Tool bags, anything that we have on our website, that'll get you entered to win. I may even sell this cat if you want it. Nah,
No,
I'm
he
not
won't.
selling this
He
cat.
loves that dang cat.
Yeah.
Let's get on to the video.
It's morning, and we're trying to get over Thanksgiving dinner. We all ate too much and didn't work much. So we're buckled down this week. We're gonna get some stuff done. Today, we're working on the old FJ45. So we've got some little stuff to do. We put a cam in it last time. We almost got a cam again. Is that good or bad?
I have faith it'll be good.
We put a fan on it that's gonna cool it, I hope. The radiator is ready to go in. It should work. It should cool this thing. If it doesn't, dynamite will cool this thing. Now we're just gonna hook all that stuff up. I have a header on this side that's leaking. I put header wrap on it. It's a terrible idea. On the downward slope here, that's wrapped. It's a little more sanitary than the last time. Do you approve?
I like it.
That should take care of all my exhaust leaking problems right there. So it got super hot, cracked some metal. Now it has a funny sound to it. So got to pull it off of there and deal with that. And then random lights, random wiring. And I think the old rig is ready to go wheeling again. So we get going and finish all that today. I got to touch something. What if nothing
I know
worked?
it's active because it clicked when you turn the key. So
How come that ain't working? You better hold on. I'm ungrounded. I'm ungrounded today.
Is that those Brunt boots or something?
Maybe the Brunt boots are so insulated that I didn't even ground out. Speaking of Brunt, we just got a package from them.
We're gonna get CAT scanned.
It is getting
getting
CAT
CAT
scanned. I was in the need of some boots. I've wore these ones down. Look at that. I've got a lot of miles on these. These are going on a year. No stitching has popped. Nothing's bad. I've just walked myself out of them. So these are like slip-on varieties. You don't have to tie these. They just slip in. So I've never had a pair of these slip-on ones, but I'm gonna give them a try and I'll give you guys an honest opinion of what I think of these. These are my favorites right here. All right, so the Marin is my go-to boot. This is what I like to wear. It's comfortable for me. They seem to work good in the snow, the rain, the mud, and they're waterproof. If you use code FABRATS10, you can get yourself $10 off if you spend more than $60. Seems like a pretty good deal. No brainer, so go get you some boots.
maybe the contact inside of this one ain't no good.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I think this blue one would be.
Why is it calling for power right now, though?
We get zeros. We did. Okay. So we don't need those.
Chad can deal with that.
Chad can deal with that.
Chad can deal with all of this right here. We just gotta make that fan work.
All right, we're figuring the cracks out here. I put header wrap on this thing and it was terrible. So it just kind of broke where they all merged together. We're gonna reach down in there and weld it all up. And we'll start it here in a second. You can hear. You're good on that side, right, Tom?
I am golden.
I'm gonna start it so we can hear the exhaust leaking. Now I'll fix that leak. That was good on that side? I don't hear it clacking. This is not gonna be fun to get to. Just in case you were wondering. But I'm getting there. That's thin.
How'd you learn to weld like that, bro?
I haven't yet. Okay.
Sounded like a quality weld.
It's not, but it's just not. All right, turns out I can't get to there from here. So we're gonna tear the header off of it. See if we can't do it right this time.
You getting there?
Too early to tell. All right, we got this thing off of there. I got the bottom one. I got that one pretty good because I could get to it. That down in there, I'm just gonna have to like.
That's pretty tough in there.
I'm just gonna have to fill. I just hit the camera. I'm gonna have to fill all of that with weld, I think, to make it work.
I think that header has gotten some heat.
Oh, that header wrap was a terrible idea. All right, well. Oh yeah, can see through it. That's the one. I'll fix it.
Tom's got light in there. You can see that hole glowing.
Yeah, wonder why it had an exhaust leak. All right, can I get there from right there? How about that don't leak? This one's getting still though.
Just our favorite.
Little high temp silicone on there to up our odds. We've got the header back into place. I'm gonna go ahead and just cinch them all down, and then we fire it up and see if it leaks.
She's tight.
See where else it leaks.
I have faith in you, Paul.
I got some faith too. We're gonna start this thing and see if the exhaust leak is gone. Where is it? Sounds like that other header. Attempt number 2. Let's see if it leaks this time. Sure does. Where's it leaking? Feel it right here. Right there somewhere. Doesn't sound any different than it did it? A little bit. That V-band looks sealed. Looks like it. I thought it did. I don't know. I don't think it's on the head. Is it that way? Well, they were already black. You can look down in them and see that the silicone is squeezed out. Yeah, it looks good.
I mean, we visually went through every tube.
There wasn't light coming through it, but something's leaking. Sounds like a giant leak. Frustrated.
Cars are fun.
Yeah, that's what I tell myself. Cars are fun. Well, we're back to where we were like 4 hours ago. Welding. What I thought to do earlier is what we're going to do now. I was gonna just fill this whole middle up with weld, and so now we'll just go ahead and finish what I was gonna start, and she won't leak anymore. Right there.
We filled her up.
We've got some weld in there. That's cracked right there. I'm gonna go ahead and weld that a little better. I don't like the looks of it.
Right there. You can see that.
At least I can't get there from here. This is our 3rd time. I think we've narrowed her down. Dynamite if she leaks this time. Blowing it up.
Just the
We
header.
made that promise before. If we had to
Turns
back
out I
out.
got no dynamite. But if someone wants to send me some, I mean. Fixed. Woohoo! All right, now we can make the fan work. We've moved on to finishing the shock towers. Now, this is my old tower tie-in that I had. Grab that level. That's level? Son of a gun. We're winning all kinds of awards. And as you can see, the fan is way bigger than it once was. So there's not enough room to go between the top of the shroud and the hood. So we're gonna have to put this behind back here like this. And I think we're gonna just set it flush with the top right here. Something of that nature like that so it doesn't hit anything. I think that will be just dandy. If you went 5 inches by 3 inches. I think I got some 3-inch flat strap out there. I think we'll just cut some 5-inch pieces of that, bolt it down in there, go cut a new bar and bend it. And we'll just weld it right to it and it'll problem solve, be easy. Back in the races. We may even paint it before we put it back in there.
That SEMA thing, dude.
Yeah,
Weird
I'm
stuff
telling you,
to
it ruined me. Paint everything. All right. I said 5, right?
Top of 3.
We'll end up cutting this stuff off up here. Once we figure out the holes and where it goes, then we'll trim them, make them look decent. Instead of just a square chunk in here. Got one.
It's pretty dang good.
There's one. We'll go punch them out. I think they'll punch right out. We'll bolt this down, build the pipe, and then we'll trim all of this to make it look half decent and fancy and cut the bottoms off, all the sharp corners, and I think that will work.
Sure we're alright with half decent and fancy?
Yeah.
Is that what we're after with this build? Half decent,
Fancy.
fancy.
Where
It
you
looks
land
pretty
on your pad.
sanitary if you just weld that up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna trim the rest of those off, and
That's almost.
it's pretty close,
What
really.
is that for?
Keeps
Just a
the-
brace.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah. Let me get a level. Pretty level.
The radiator's on.
That's all we care about. Somewhere right there where that
I'm
puts
right
you
at
at
the
the top and me not at the top.
What if we cheat the difference?
No one will notice that it's crooked. Oh wait, we're on camera. Gosh dang it. Coop, you just ruined my life.
No one will notice if it's crooked.
How far off are you on the back?
Quarter of an inch?
Make a mark on that. Yeah, we're
About
pretty
the same.
comparable. Yep, I like it. So I gotta trim these off, and then we'll go ahead and start doing some prep work. We'll clean all the rust off this, then we'll weld it in. That should fit. That's pretty much the spot right there, I think. Yeah, I like
Looks
it.
pretty dang good. Nice and flush.
That's gonna do her. Tacked. I can't see anything wrong with that. Let's look at it. Then I'm probably gonna just slap a coat of black paint on it. That's money. She'll fit. It'll work. It'll do everything I need it to.
Little update. This morning, we got this bar fitted, painted nice and black. What are we doing in here, Paul?
We're trying to hook into the computer to turn the fans on, but the computer in the rig has version 2.0 in it, and we're running 3.0 on the laptop. So we've been trying to update it. It's not happy with me. Whoever built this put this little plug in a terrible spot. I can't get in there, and my hand's starting to hurt. I'm starting to get pissed off, and usually pissed off with electrical components doesn't equal very good outcome. Broken stuff that costs lots of money.
But it's a beautiful morning.
Yeah, it's pretty boring stuff we're doing today.
These 4, but we don't know
Which one it is exactly.
what it is.
It's cool when the computer's moving and you don't have to do it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, he took over. He's running
No
this.
wonder we're making progress.
Alright, cycle the key.
Alright.
That is wild.
Okay, she's cycled. Fuel pump's happy now, so we've got a tune in it.
Pretty cool stuff.
Any fan turn on?
No fan turn on. He's picking the fan. We hooked it up. We didn't know which one it was hooked to yet, so.
No fan?
No fan. We got something wrong then, evidently, huh?
Well, and you could have hooked the wire from the hauling input accidentally.
Oh, that's true. Well, so we just used the wire that was already controlling the fan.
Oh, you can't use that. That's a hot wire.
That's a hot wire. So I gotta find one of the other ones that's in that loom somewhere, right?
Let's do this. I can just tell you which one.
Just watching this computer, I keep thinking
It's
you're
pretty
a
nuts.
wizard here.
I'm good. I can just move that with my brain and just make things happen.
Yeah, so we hooked to the green wire that
Yeah, so
came
you
out
can
of
cut
it.
that one.
Okay.
And then you should be able to ground that and the fan comes on.
Gray with green.
Gray with green is the wire we're looking for.
Gray with a green stripe.
Okay. All right, we have just dissected the wiring harness. Found this gray with a green stripe that old Brian Macy with Horsepower Connection tells us that we need to hook over here to this wire, which controls the fan. So we'll make that all happy and run it down through the loom, make it nice, because that's what we do. So it's pretty nice to be able to make a phone call and he can take over your computer and program all your stuff for us. We only struggled with it from yesterday at about 1 till this morning at about 10 when I finally all right, I'm gonna swallow my pride and go ahead and call Brian up. But it'd take him 15 minutes to completely reconfigure everything in the whole car. So
Yep.
we'll have this working shortly.
All right. We know it's not pretty,
But we're testing.
but in theory, this should work.
Output test, hit OK, go down to fan, turn it on.
I got nothing here.
Okay, we are gonna put some oil in the junky Honda Foreman. I finally got it. It needs new pistons, but we still need to change the oil once in a while.
Or just add some more.
Yeah, add some more.
If there's oil under, there's oil in her.
Let's check it.
I think you forgot the funnel grid.
I did. I'm just gonna check it first. See how much oil she needs. What are you guessing?
Little Honda Foreman, I think it's probably good, honestly. Let's see.
Oh, that's not good.
She needs a little bit. She's on the dipstick, but
Okay, let's go get a funnel.
we'll get you a funnel.
Forgot where those things are, dude.
What are your plans with this four-wheeler?
Make it so I can go hunt on it.
Rip
Or-
it till it dies?
Or just wedge the sides and put the good shocks on it, make it rock.
Did you just get it or what?
No, I got it a year ago and then it lost spark magically. And then magically reappeared spark. And then I drove it and now it needs new pistons. It only has 13,000 miles. Not that much.
Light miles.
Oh yeah, light miles.
She's well kept, isn't she?
Yep. What do you think we should put in it?
I don't know, bud. Probably one more splash. That should be good.
Yeah, we just filled her up. Now I'm gonna see if it drives.
Crank her up.
Flip it.
Let's see it.
Put it in third.
She's mint.
Probably gonna start smoking in a second. But
She's a Honda. Don't worry
it does
about
a burnout too.
that. Attaboy, Grader.
Scratch.
Good job, grader. All right, tell us what you got going.
We don't really know. We tried everything else, so we're gonna warm the motor up to temperature and see if it comes on. So at 165, at 177, she should turn on.
We're
10
about
more
to
degrees.
find out.
10 more degrees and something happens. Probably failure. That's the way my week so far has been, is failure. I mean, we did fix an exhaust leak. It sounds like I have another one somewhere. Man running?
No. Get in. Running.
Dude, you didn't even know it was running? Hey! Maybe we're smarter than we thought the whole time. And working. I'll take that. Woohoo! Yeah! That's a victory. So thermostat just opened. Oh yeah, now we got hot air coming out of it. Cool. You should start hearing it ramp down. All right, now that we've got this thing handled, figured out, we're in the beautification mode. So we're running the wires through the loom, getting them everywhere they need to be. Then we'll throw the front back on this thing. Then we go take, oh, I still got to build these little pieces to hold this up. I'll get those cut out real quick. We'll go drive this thing.
Something about like that.
Something just about like that. And then I'm going to cut the back of this off, trim it all up, make it look like
Half decent and fancy.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be that way. Let's see. Is it a...
Is she twin?
Oh yeah, it's twinner enough. We gotta do a little grinding on this side, but I'll cut 2 of these.
A little tracing, a little cutting.
Yep. Now we'll do a little grinding and then we'll go bend them. Where did my pattern go? So I got 2 bends in it. A there and a there. Good or bad, which do you care
I
about?
want to hear about good.
Yeah, we got it working.
You did?
Yeah.
Good. All right. What'd you do?
Well, nothing different. And it just worked.
So what exactly did you need to fix on this?
Well,
What's wrong with it?
It was overheating. So we put this bigger fan in it.
Oh.
Which then we put a cam in it while we were doing it. This is a variable speed fan, so it only comes on as much as it needs to be on. They're actually pretty squeezed. Cooling problems behind us.
I feel like this is a good time. I'm looking at this just like it looks like
Don't even talk about paint.
Although, you guys, a lot of you are patina fans. I am too. But I also like wraps, okay? I think this could be wrapped into something really cool. So put it in the comments and let us know. You can wrap whatever.
So, I'm not a big hip hop fan. I don't
Snoop Dogg.
We could have a little pretty pink
No.
FJ.
I thought you were gonna bust out into song there for a second.
Why?
What a
Na, na, na,
wonderful
na.
day.
No. Anyways, I feel
Not
like
Snoop Dogg.
this would be a good time to name that part.
Old Michelle's in the shop today. This is a perfect time to see if she's retained any of the knowledge that I've been imparting to her lately. Let me tell you something. Today, I was in your world.
Yeah?
I was on a computer doing stuff. Felt totally inadequate. Until Brian took over and just did it for me.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that maybe your job has a place. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
But without my job, your job doesn't exist too.
It's true.
So,
we're a good team.
We are a team. Okay, how hard does this need to be
No,
today?
very hard. It's been a minute since we did name that part.
Let's go with this.
I've done this one.
I know, that's why we're recapping.
That.
There's people screaming at their computers right now. Like, Michelle, you've done this one. You know
It's
it.
the steering.
No.
Hold on a second.
That?
It's connected to the steering
That kind of
wheel.
looks like a wheel, but that'd be hard to turn.
No, I'm talking about it's connected to the steering
It's
wheel.
not.
Give me the first letter.
R.
The retention knob. Regulator.
There you go.
But what does it regulate?
Fuel.
Oh.
That's why it
The
says.
fuel regulator.
That's why it says fuel in it down there, PSI.
Okay. Okay, well, that was horrible. Move on.
Okay. How about this?
I can't even see that.
This says Premier Power Welder.
Oh, well, then that is the motor that makes your welder work.
Yeah, but what's
It's
the
your
part
alternator.
It is the alternator.
called? Bingo!
She was gonna get that
Cha-ching,
one.
give her a check.
Yep.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
jump over to this one. You're reading it? You can't read the stuff on it.
It looks old. It's a truck. It's an AC condenser.
But it's not.
Does it say that on the side?
It does, but
It says AC.
that's what it was built for, but that's not what it is currently.
It's a truck line AC. That's what it says. So I'm right. Does it have anything to do with the air conditioning? Why does it say AC on it then?
Well, because in its first life, when it was created, it was an air conditioning pump.
But you're using it for something else.
Right. I have repurposed it into.
It is the fan cooler.
Nope.
I don't know.
It is the air pumper upper tire thing, majigger. Was that a
Air
good
compressor.
definition
Okay, but
for
I
you?
get that check because this was originally for the air conditioning.
So this is
it's
my.
not my fault
this-
that he changes it
This
all
is
around.
a compressor now. That
Did I
runs the
not say
air.
compressor?
No, you
You
said
said
AC
condenser.
thing.
Oh, well, I said it with, it's a C. It's the same thing. Same thing.
Compressor, condenser,
Same.
does the same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this
Do we
part
have to
right
stay here in the motor?
Yeah.
I'm really bad at motor stuff.
That's why we're working on it.
Okay.
This black thing, and don't say engine or motor because it's not. The black thing.
It's a turbo. This is a turbo.
Chill.
That's not. That is an air intake.
Whatever. Give me a hint.
Starts with an I. Ends with a take.
Oh, it's an intake. But I don't know what it intakes.
Air.
Oh.
Air. It takes air out, puts it into the motor, then the injectors.
So this helps the fan.
No.
Oh.
No. This air's separate from the fan. This is taking air, shoving it in the motor, then it shoves fuel on top of it, which combusts, pushes.
Okay. I totally retain that, just barely.
I thought you might get that.
Okay.
I thought you might
One
get
more.
that. One more? An
Make
easy
it-
one?
Yes. You gave me hard ones.
Right here. This thing in the very front. This black one. Not to be confused with this one or this one. This one.
That's the heating coil.
Nope. This one has water in it. This one has Freon in it.
That one has nothing in it.
This one has red stuff in it.
Oh. I was about to say, that's the bug collector. This is the bug collector, so it doesn't get into all the other stuff.
No.
No.
This one's important.
Bane of Paul's existence.
Yeah.
The transmission cooler.
You got it.
Really?
You got
Woo!
it.
I knew it had
There you
something to
go.
do with transmissions.
Stuff
I feel
coming.
like we should do a Cantankerous Comments segment soon, too. Cooper's even got some of those now.
You already have some, Coop?
I don't know if Tom had. Well, I could find some with Tom, I bet.
Yeah.
Somebody called me the trunk monkey the other day.
What?
The trunk monkey.
Let us know if you guys want a Cantankerous Comment segment.
I think I can deal with that. I'm gonna weld these bad boys in. All right, let's see how close we are. Something of that nature. Right there. Oh, there we go. Dang, look at that. It's like someone calculated that. They already knew it was gonna fit. Woohoo!
We're about ready for a rip.
We're close. Alrighty, I think she's back together. Shut the hood down. There we go. I like it. I think we're ready for a test trip. Hopefully she doesn't overheat and everything's good. We'll know quick as soon as we hit the road and start driving it. If it builds tons of temp, well then we didn't help anything. Gonna probably need to have him tune it a little bit. Speed crawling stuff will do with it. See if it overheats or anything. You can hear the fan now.
Definitely tell it's a variable speed.
Yeah. She's hanging at 180.
I don't think the needle's even move.
Yeah. Just right on the thermostat is where it's at. Right here's a little tight. Gotta kind of squeak by here a little. I think we fixed the temp problem. 180. Hey, there she started charging. 13 volts. Oh, perfect. I think that's a success, man. We're still under 190 on the temp. I mean, it's not hot out here today, but we're not charging again. We're back to. We'll have to go home and figure that out. I don't know what we got going on. It kind of sounds like a voltage regulator in that box is the problem. Well, I'm happy with our test drive. I think it's going to be just dandy. And there it started charging again. Fan ramped up. Yeah, it's still running at 185. She's definitely noisier though. I'll deal with the noise if it doesn't get hot. Yeah. Smoke a donut. It ran out of gas. I'm not putting gas in it. All right, I think the FJ is back among the living, so we've got a few more little minor things to do, but time to go wheeling. So we'll take you guys along for the adventure. Coop, he's never been wheeling yet, so it's time. So thanks for watching.